Welcome to the newsstand of the hottest new podcast, Opinions 2 Million, with your hosts, Big G, Money Mo, and Shawnee, where we'll be discussing the latest and greatest heat from the culture. Man, did you hear that beat drop? You ain't ready. Let's get straight into it. Opinions to reach 1 million followers, opinions to reach $1 million. New pod dropping every week. I officially welcome you to Opinions 2 Million podcast. Let the beat rock. This computer. All right, Mo, it's on you.
Yes, sir. We back in it, man. We got everybody in here.
Yeah, Cam.
Yeah.
Will.
Yes, sir.
G Money.
What's up, everybody,
Money,
man? Yes, sir. We're episode 30.
Yeah, buddy.
Episode 30 of the fight. Yeah. Let's run down the topics. We got on today's list Joe Biden. I'm saying that falling off the bike, the little stunt he had. We're gonna talk about Drake's new album, Drake versus Beyonce, Lil TJ recovering from gunshot wounds. Prayers up. We're gonna ask for your guys' recommendation. You like cats or dogs better? The NBA just had a championship. Golden State won it. We're gonna talk about Father's Day. Say how the world looks at it. The dollar cost average, Nipsey Hussle's trial, Trevor Lawrence crypto contract that he accepted it, Deshaun Watson, Juneteenth, Stephen King's tweet that was crazy.
Oh,
I heard Gary supporting it. So
yeah, right. Yeah, club.
The Flacco no jumper, 16 shot of visual. There's a lot of spit going on.
This is a real sticky situation.
He tried to spit back.
Your mouth was all dry.
Right.
I was dying.
It was a natural reaction. It was a natural reaction.
You can tell yo was mad.
I know, he did not react. Yeah, man. And the last year Jake Paul fight, they just is in the works with Tommy Fury. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, good to have everybody back. This is the first pod with the new crew. We're going to start season off too. Yeah, soon. But this joint with Joe Biden has been breaking the internet. Yo, if you haven't seen this clip, you've been living under a rock. Most definitely. The clip of Joe Biden's riding the bicycle. He's coming up, approaching the crowd. The whole joint is weird because you gotta look at it. When you look back at the clip, yo, like he stops in the middle of the crosswalk, but like yo stops, and then he has those foot guards on, so he goes to lean one way off the bike, and then tries to take his other foot, and yo just goes tumbling down. It's the funniest thing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, funniest thing ever, yo. That joint had the internet going crazy, yo.
Yeah, he had to do it in the crosswalk so everybody could see him fall.
No, I feel like it's some people that's taking it like way too serious and political, talking about he can't even ride a bike, he's unfit to be president. Like what the hell does it have to do? Like niggas fall off the bike all the time, but now
I didn't see Donald Trump ride shit.
Exactly. Isn't like come on,
Cam,
bro.
people falling off stationary bikes all the time.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I?
But a nigga like 80, bro. He's entitled to fall. Like
no. Yeah, you're right. There is out there saying, man, Sleepy Joe can't even ride the bike. He definitely can't be president. They definitely saying that.
Bro, like chill on that.
80, he entitled to fall.
Yeah.
So I can't fall right now because I'm young.
I mean, it's less justified. You young. You got good legs. He don't.
Yeah, the biggest thing, and I feel like when it comes to like the presidency, people, the Trump supporters would be like, "Oh, Biden's bad, so we want Trump in." Mm-hmm. By saying Biden is bad, we're not saying we want none. We're not saying we want. We just saying we need.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. Would agree that Biden isn't doing what he said he would do, and they don't want Trump in. So I mean. You kind of in a bad situation either way. We'll see what happens in the upcoming election. But did y'all see that tweet that Trump or the meme that Trump posted? That joint was like Trump was on the golf course. He hit a ball. Then the ball went and hit Biden and made him fall off the bike. Yeah.
He posted it.
Yeah, yo, yeah, I'm gonna throw that joint in the
I
group
see
chat.
that.
Nah,
Bro,
that
Trump
joint
is
had
a
me.
troll, bro.
That joint had me dying, yo. That
It's low.
joint, that joint had me dying.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
Yo,
we really living in a movie.
Trump was on the course. It was like far. Next thing you know, you see the ball smacking
That's crazy.
Biden in the head. You're going tumbling down. Yeah, you're not going to tell me it was all them people standing right there. Nobody could catch you falling off the bike.
I know. I
Ain't
even
no
see
way.
it out there. Like, did they? I know they
You
went
got
crazy.
Secret Service. You got all these people. You got 100
Bro, the
reporters
Secret
out
Service
there.
supposed to stop bullets.
All
and
hovered
people and
around.
shit.
Everybody, when you fall, everybody just hovered over them. Like,
Bro, it's a Secret Service, bro. They not.
They just looked at him and laughed as he fell.
Yeah, I mean,
As
because
he
they're
was
not
falling.
trained for that.
Like it was a slow motion like scene in a movie.
That's
They
crazy.
trying to take bullets from niggas, not help them if they fall off a bike.
If you get a president
They
that
probably
old,
was
you gotta
laughing, shit.
expect that some accident could happen, bro. What if he slipped and fall in his house one night and just dead? He didn't even hit nothing. He just fell on the ground.
Right.
That's unfortunate as shit. But nah, as long as he like forget his student loans, he can fall off the bike all he wants to.
True.
we'll see what happens to that joint, man.
Shit, I'll buy him a bike.
Last week we was on the pod. Everybody was all hyped, especially Money Mo was hyped up about Drake's surprise album release, man. Now y'all had a week to sit with the joint, let it marinate.
It's going on me.
What's your thoughts on it? What's your thoughts? Let's go around. I'm gonna save mine for last. What's your thoughts?
For me, it's different. It's like, you know what I'm saying? At first, like, we hear it, you know what I'm saying? We're not used to it. But Drake did so much, he don't always not, so it's different. So I didn't like it at first. It's going on me because I heard it in a different setting.
It's okay to say it's trash, bro.
No,
Like, you don't gotta.
it's different.
Yo, it's like all this. Like, I didn't like it at first. It's growing on me. Like, Mo, it's okay to say. It's okay to say.
I'm not gonna say it's trash, bro. It's not trash, bro. It's just not made for us.
It's not made like Gary. You like rock music, but if you got used to it, eventually you'll like it. Rock music. It's different.
Is it something you get used to or you tolerate since it's Drake?
You tolerate it.
Now, because sometimes you'll never like no matter what. But this one, you like, okay, it's different, so I'm gonna go and do it.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hope's making so many excuses, man. What was your thoughts, Will?
Oh, I ain't heard it yet.
You plan on listening to it? Nah, it's not. It's not your lineup.
No, I didn't even know like a new album of his dropped until like 2 days ago.
You mess with Drake? You haven't been on here for the heated Drake conversations. You mess with Drake, Hubbard? Or Will?
I do, yeah. Yeah, keep telling everybody my whole thing.
Oh, shit.
Well, yeah. And then when we was on deployment, I got a few of his songs from Mo. And I did. That's all he listened to.
Mo's
that
a stan,
and like,
yeah. He a stan. He a Drake stan.
That's like British rap.
Don't tell me Mo put you on the UK drill, yo.
He only put me on one song. He only put me on one song. Yeah.
Gary the Love by Nine.
Mo put you on the UK drill.
They know what's up, but
but nah, I feel like the album not bad though. It's just the fact that it's not made for us. Like people was mad about it because they expected him to drop like some real
exactly
good shit for black people. But like I said, it ain't made for us. It's made for them like white girls that's about to be in little dance clubs drinking White Claws and taking vodka bombs and shit. And they finna go crazy in the club with this.
Right.
Man,
like, I can see him now.
I think y'all doing a whole lot of cap, man. I ain't listened to it. I'm gonna let that be known. I don't plan on listening to it. And if you ask me, Drake then fell off after what's the first album? Marvin's Room.
First one, damn.
Yeah. After that, Drake.
So Drake, he dropped
Drake. So that's the best.
That's the one to say.
Marvin's Room. It was his best song.
That's one of the best ever.
That album is his best album.
So anything was the same.
Nah. Anything after that is mediocrity. So
you also gotta
what I'm saying?
understand, like
I'm taking that
artists
stance.
artists like Drake, he gotta evolve. Like he can't keep the same sound and still make the money that he making. You know what I'm saying? He like the same thing Nicki did. Nicki went from hip hop to pop to rock to a whole bunch of other shit. Like, that's why she got so much money. Drake doing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You can pay that to like
the European crowd.
Right. Like you can pay that to like.
So you endorse that message, man?
What the
switching of the sound?
Yeah, you got
Nah, yo, because we be having conversations all the time, yo. About most people get on and then they try to switch it up, and then that's what messes them up.
That's different. We talking about niggas like this. We talking about rap niggas that try to rap differently. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about switching genres, not your style. You know what I'm saying? Like if Lil Baby, if Lil Baby like come out and start sounding like motherfucking like I don't know. Chief Keef, niggas be mad.
Yeah, Drake could do anything. Yeah, think about that Latino song. My favorite album, that Mia song. He with the Latino route. That joint went crazy. Spanish country.
I'm not a Drake stan. I don't support Drake. Marvin's Room is the only song I listen to by Drake.
But you do agree the most versatile artist of all time.
I don't know about that. Drake haven't had no impact. You can't be versatile with no impact.
Yeah, he might not have impact in our community.
But think about it, Gary. Think about it, Toronto, the whole city. He made that night driving music. People like Nav, Speaker Knockers. So many different like.
Speaker Knockers from South Carolina, yo.
What? I'm talking about inspiration. The inspiration for like late night driving music.
Vo just saying.
You just said it, man. Random name, bro. You talking about I Love the Conan, bro?
He said
Nah.
Hey, but you say no impact, Gary. But people
like Tuesday. All right, Bo. You gotta chill.
He got impact. Think about the late night driving music.
We're gonna bring that as a topic, yo. Drake impact, yo. Because you gotta get some facts.
Gary, what was Canada before Drake? Nobody even knew what Toronto was.
Yeah, I did. A country with a maple leaf on its flag.
Exactly. He put the whole country on.
Canada.
Do you think people?
It's no weekend. It's no weekend without Drake. It's none of that.
I'm not even gonna let you get that off, yo, because nobody is even recognizing Canada. Like you're not hearing like Drake. I don't.
But they
hear Toronto. Is Drake embracing the local sounds of his community? Nah, yo.
But you got like the Raptors. The Raptors won a championship.
Yeah, I mean, people was already involved with the sports.
He was.
You acting like no.
Vince Carter.
Vince Carter. Raptors is Canadian.
Yeah,
no, I'm saying, but Vince Carter, he had an interview saying. Vince Carter had an interview saying basically like, yo, Drake put the whole like, I left Toronto not knowing how crazy it could have been. Vince Carter, like stuff like that. I'm like, if it wasn't for Drake, Toronto wouldn't have wanted it. But he put that whole.
So you saying Drake put Toronto on his
Canada. Back? Drake put the whole country.
He put the whole country.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Well, who's
before that, Gary?
You tripping, yeah.
Who's before that, Gary?
I think you getting
exactly.
that. I think you're getting confused that Drake's from Canada than him putting Canada on, yo. Because I haven't seen him put nobody on. Everybody from Canada's coming to the US to blow up. Ain't nobody blowing up out of Canada.
No, I'm saying he put the country like he people know the country now because of him. If you think of Canada, the first thing you think of is Drake. If you think of Canada, the first thing you think of is Drake. Yeah.
Nah, yo, I don't know what.
If I think of Canada, the first thing I think about.
If you say Toronto, what you gonna think?
Raptors.
Mounties.
Oh my! You gonna think Drake easily?
Nah, yo, ain't nobody thinking about no Drake.
First of all,
I definitely don't think about Drake whenever I hear Canada.
Not Drake.
Yeah, look how much revenue he bought it to the city.
I'm thinking about some good maple syrup.
Who the global ambassador?
Hey, yes.
This man, Mo, this is what happens when you become a stan. Your brain gets warped.
Y'all got 5 seconds to name another artist before Drake that was hot in Canada. Go. 5, 4, 3.
First of all, Drake wasn't even.
Yo, Drake been out. You act like we was listening to music. Yo, Drake. Yo, you act like I ain't know nobody in Canada was making music. I wasn't even
Is that
Now
listening to
Drake,
music.
now you got the Weeknd, you got Justin Bieber, you got
Nah,
that.
bro. You know
Party
who really
next
put
door.
Canada on?
Who?
Really wants to Degrassi.
Oh my, he was in Degrassi though.
It don't matter, bro. Degrassi put Canada on. You want to be serious? That's before Drake was even rapping. That's when he was wheelchair Jiggy.
Who the most popular guy in Canada?
Party next door.
Now it's getting spooky. So
Is the one man
Nigga, because he don't live in Canada.
oh, Gary,
the one man wear the turban on the sideline? Yeah.
Yeah. Who the global ambassador for the Raptors? Would that do with the term be going to the game?
Mo read one article, yeah.
Yeah, the most
article.
popular dude.
Mo
Y'all all
read
can
one
agree
article.
the most popular dude from Canada is Drake. Though we all can agree on that.
I don't know about all that.
Oh my god!
Is his dad from Canada?
Nice from Memphis.
His dad be wearing
Bro.
them Steve Harvey suits.
No,
Yeah,
let's move on. Drake is a goat, but Drake is a goat. Gary know it, and Cam know it, and Hubbard know it.
I don't know about all that. Man.
Don't tell people what I know.
Yep, you know
Nah,
it.
I didn't listen to Drake album, but they said Beyonce dropped the song that was encroaching
Yeah, she
on
dropped
Drake copyright, man.
Mhm.
What's your thoughts on that?
But that's a day too. Like you got to involve, like Cam said, you got to involve. Like they going
Well,
crazy.
Beyonce been doing
over
that,
this,
though. Like,
but not like this.
but
Like
Beyonce
Drake, I
can
feel
do
like more
anything.
versatile. Drake can too.
Beyonce
Though.
can do whatever she wants, bro.
How close
Drake
was the
is too,
Beyonce can
songs?
drop a
They were close. They were super close. They were
Do
like
you
a
think?
house.
Do you think this was something orchestrated, or it was just coincidence?
Nah, that's impossible.
Happenstance?
Because they take so long to make music. It's definitely not a coincidence. They just
So
like, dang.
so it's just coincidence that Drake dropped a whole dance album, and then a day or two later, Beyonce dropped a song,
and people love that shit.
and then Drake was getting a whole bunch of hate, and then Beyonce, all I heard was love for Queen Bee.
Because it's Beyonce.
That's true.
Now, do you
But she got the
think if
whole-
it wasn't a surprise album, and maybe Drake had like laid the groundwork, that
Nah,
it would have got a better reception if people knew?
And she would have told people it was gonna be a house album.
That's what
Because
they said.
the cover was so tough. I was like, yo, this joint about to be him rapping. You know what I'm saying? He got songs on there called Falling Back.
There you go, judging a book by its cover.
You supposed to though sometimes with album. I'm
Yeah,
kidding, bro. You supposed to.
Most stand out because I could argue that Drake has the worst album covers of any
Yeah, he
rapper.
does. I ain't gonna lie, he does.
No, some of them be hard though. Some of them.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
only
but
hard
recently-
one was the one with Marvin's Room.
Marvin's Room.
After that,
You keep saying
Views is
Marvin,
tough.
bro.
Views is tough. Views is tough.
what was
I
the
like
album
the views
called?
cover, yeah.
Take Care. After that, it was over. Take Care. Take
I don't
Care.
even know the name of his album.
Take Care was the name of that joint. Marvin's Room was the
Yeah.
best song. That was the best album Drake ever had. Take Care, and everything
One of
under
the best
that.
songs of all time, for real. Gary's
Yeah, I'm not gonna stun on that.
Yeah.
But there's no point of listening to nothing else Drake put out because it ain't measuring up.
People
You know what
argue
I'm
nothing was the same was better after that. But
Nah, I don't know about all that.
oh wow, let's move on. So,
Yeah, man, they were recently saying that Lil TJ was shot up at the local
yeah,
Chipotle,
man. New
man.
Jersey.
Yo was trying to get that double guap and got the double shots.
He just got out of jail too.
What a
I don't know
cheesy
about TJ.
It was probably
just-
5 years. Sorry, 5 years.
Nah, I think TJ been out for a while.
Yeah,
Nah, he
But
was
6
locked
now
up.
making fun
Oh,
of
for
him.
Not
real?
like
He probably was.
What did he get locked up? I think I might have seen
It
that.
was
He
like for
said
a gun
something about a
charge or
gun.
something like
Yeah,
that.
gun charge. But it was like something over. It wasn't nothing upstanding.
Well, I don't know how true this is, but like they saying when his crew shot back, the dude that shot back got arrested because of
Yeah,
strict
that's
gun
what I
laws in
saw.
that area.
Yeah. The New
that's
York.
crazy.
And now that we talking about that, New York and New Jersey got strict gun laws. And I seen something today about the Supreme
Yeah,
Court.
what did it say today?
Yeah, I didn't read too much into
I
it,
heard
but
that
it looked like that
I saw
the
something
Supreme Court put something on saying that I guess the laws in New York about concealed carry are unconstitutional. So I mean, I don't know so far like what that means as far as
Right.
guns carrying in New York and people applying for permits, but like from my understanding in New York City, like the only way you can get a concealed carry license is from the police commissioner has to sign off on it. So it's really
The
like,
commissioner.
yeah, the police commissioner has to sign off on your concealed carry license. So it's even like people that got real good connects or only former law enforcement have concealed carry. We're like in our state, all you gotta do is take a 3-day class, and meet a couple requirements, and you can get concealed carry.
Hey, but like end of the day, that stuff be having a positive effect. Like some of the strict gun laws they got. Like at the end of the day, a lot.
I'm not gonna let you get that off, though. Because a bad guy's gonna have guns regardless, yo. What you?
But
mean?
it's minimal. It's not as much as it could be in New York.
I say gun laws ain't finna stop nobody from carrying a gun.
But you could argue the statistics would be lower. Like if New York was the same as Chicago, the the deaths would go way higher. You can't even argue that. That's a guarantee. That would go way higher. It would no matter. Like I could put $1 billion. Even like if an extra person died, that's still.
Man, bro, but you gotta understand.
A life is a life.
A concealed carry license don't mean nothing unless you get caught.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can carry around a gun illegal as long as you don't get stopped by the police. You can pull that shit out and shoot somebody you want to.
Yeah.
So what's the concealed carry license really what's that gonna stop?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the latest update I heard on TJ that they said he got out of surgery. He was stable, but they said he was still unconscious or something I just seen on academics.
How many times he get shot?
I wonder where. Hopefully, he get shot like no head or nothing like that.
I don't know. I don't know how much time he shot.
Funny how 6ix9ine was laughing at him.
Right.
Nah, I mean the joint is like
he probably thought he was gonna survive. So
they was beefing, yo. Once it's beef, it's beef. It ain't no like.
It's you know what 6ix9ine is beefing with New York at this point.
Yeah, I mean, but like. What some stuff is goofy because I don't think 6ix9ine really has no real like issues with TJ or a lot of people he be beefing with, but like if something happened and y'all beefing, like you can't respond, you can't control how people respond. Like if it's beef, it's up. No matter what.
But you got like if you beefing. Like it's still
it ain't no respect about it. It ain't no.
It's still a certain level of respect, bro.
These ain't no United Nations, yo. We don't got no prisoner of war treaty.
Nah, bro. What you gotta understand, like it's. But all right, so if you really beefing, then no. But if you 6ix9ine beefing, just talking and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? It's a certain level of respect. Like if you can go to like the Chicago shit, them niggas really kill each other. So ain't no respect in that. You know what I'm saying? But like 6ix9ine ain't shooting shit up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He just all talk.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like it's just a certain level of respect you got. Like you gotta keep it like that, bro.
It's all for the game. So somebody come knocking on his door and be like, you think this a game? You thought this was funny?
Nah, y'all see it. I know y'all seen that video of 6ix9ine, yo. He was thugging 2 a.m. at the 7-Eleven in the McLaren. By itself, solo dolo, Mo. Don't act like
everybody was asleep.
It's like 5.
When everybody was asleep,
solo dolo.
You know what?
Yo walked in that joint, got a slushy, yo.
At 2 a.m. Like nah.
Slushy.
This nigga probably got snipers on the roof and everything. Like,
I know you seen that joint. Yo said I'm a little pumped.
Y'all not even saying the real thing though. This is at 2 a.m. New York sleeps.
Little pump.
6ix9ine a clown, bro.
Man. Yeah.
We got Maya in here. Maya, you got any thoughts on New York gun laws, TJ?
Moving on.
Well,
the next topic, I hope y'all say the same day.
What, the cats and dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are y'all favorite cats and dogs, man?
Nah, yo, this real joint, yo. What's up with this topic?
Please don't say the wrong thing, Hubbard.
Yeah.
What is the wrong thing? I would like to get this.
You like cats and dogs? Or what your favorite?
I do like both.
Nah, give us this. What's your favorite type of animal, like out of everything? And then do you prefer cats or dogs?
My favorite animal? Great white shark.
Yeah, Yo would have something like that, yo. Great white
As far as
shark.
He said when he died, put him in the
What?
Yo said the great white. We ready to
They
get
was
Umar.
animals.
We ready to get Umar on, yo. Great white.
But-
Great white.
Would you think
Yeah,
I
that- I
wanted
ain't
me to say
never
a
thought
tiger
about that.
shark or a bull shark? No,
What about the
I
great
never
black
thought
shark?
there ain't no great black. They
Bro,
got
it's
black.
black
They
fin
got
shark.
black tip sharks. They got black tip reef sharks.
You could have said that
Oh.
one.
You said you got the great white, and then what? Cats and dogs.
I'll go with dogs.
What type
Oh,
of
If I-
dog?
Because I grew up with both, but like now I recently learned over like the past couple of years I'm allergic to cats. And
Yeah, I'm about to say.
my roommate has a
Yeah.
cat, and that bitch is he's an asshole, bro. I hate that cat.
Yeah, them things weird, bro. And then, like I said, I'm allergic
Them
to.
things weird.
Yeah.
What
Blood
type of
people with
dog?
cats. I'm sorry, they weird.
My mom FaceTimed me the other day. She saw the cat cleaning himself like on my couch. She's like, that is so unnatural.
Your cats are weird, bro.
What type of dog, Hubbard? I mean, Will.
Pit bull? Nah, I'll go with German Shepherd.
No, I was ready to say, yeah, nah, yeah. You
We
like
used to breed pit bulls.
Oh, for real? You like pit bulls?
Yeah, I do. We used to have like 20 of them motherfuckers in like the backyard at one point because we was breeding them.
Nah. It's on you,
Sell
man.
them and stuff.
Hubbard
Yeah,
said
definitely
great
dogs.
white.
I'm allergic to cats. My favorite animal is a rhino. I always like them as a kid.
Out of left field.
You said a
That is a
rhino.
kid. I don't know why I was so
You just see
so
something with,
about it.
you just see something big with one horn on it. It's like I love that.
But I
thing.
see, I used to watch. I used to have Spider-Man stuff when I was a kid. One of his favorite villains was Rhino. I don't know why that joint. They were
Because
killing
you
great white.
think like how he was running through walls and shit.
What's your favorite type of dog?
Yeah. I like boxers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I had two pugs back in the day.
You like pugs?
That was my first dog, a pug.
Did you like it?
I'm dead, bro.
Yeah, man, they just breathe weird.
All right, Cam, it's on you.
Wait.
I gotta say probably a bear.
What type
Yeah.
of bear? Black bear,
Yeah, you
green
ever see what
bear,
they-
brown bear?
You ever see what they look like with our hair? With our
Teddy
fur?
bear.
It's like man, how you come in?
Teddy
Listen, you
bear.
just came in. You didn't get no introduction.
Uh-oh. So,
I just like bears, bro.
you ever seen
Any
them
type
with
of
our
bear.
fur?
They
really
don't
scary
look
about
too
fur.
great. But
They
you know they
dangerous,
just
though. They crazy.
yeah, like black bear, brown bear, the white bear. I love the white bear.
The polar bear? Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, nah.
Yeah, that's
they
all
cool
right.
for
Polar
real.
bears are tough.
Oh, yeah, we
I
definitely
fuck
call
with,
it Umar. Umar and
yeah.
Cam and Will. The white shark and the white bear.
No,
One
like
eight
it's
hundred-
all white.
Mo, how that joint be? Doop, 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 doop. 1-800 Umar. Yo, answer that joint like, hello?
Yeah, he were crazy.
Great white is
Nah,
only white
definitely-
on the bottom, bro.
Nah,
It can be
bro.
black on top.
I mess with the,
Yeah, they got
the killer
polar bears in
whales too.
Baltimore
Though.
Zoo.
They are the worst bears ever.
Polar bears?
I
Now I'm
forgot
talking
they
about
had
at
in
the Baltimore Zoo.
I can't
Because
believe
I
they got
mean,
polar bears in the Baltimore Zoo.
yeah, but the only reason people really go see it so they can sit in the air conditioning in that little truck bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's the
right,
only
now,
reason,
Cam,
but, like,
cats or dogs, and what's your favorite type of cat or dog?
I mean, I personally, I go with both for real. It really just depends on how much work I want to put in. But like dogs is cool. But my favorite type of dog probably gotta be like a bully pit,
Mm.
like
Okay.
them stocky ass pit bulls.
A French bulldog.
No, not them.
Now we're gonna go to Maya. We got Maya on the pod. It's on you, Maya. Your favorite animal, and then or do you prefer cats or dogs? And if whatever one, what type?
My favorite animal would have to be an elephant.
What type of elephant? African elephant or Asian elephant? That's key.
Woolly mammoth.
The African elephant.
Okay.
And then My cats or dogs, I would have to go with dogs. I want a wiener dog. I like little dogs.
I actually had one of those.
The only thing I like about cats is that they are like self-sufficient. They take care of themselves.
Right.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can leave
that's
them for
true,
long
that's true.
periods of time.
Right.
A dog, you got watching motherfuckers constantly.
Yeah, exactly.
For me, favorite animal all time had to be saber-toothed
Yeah, what kind of shark
tiger.
is it?
Nah, I ain't
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
like that don't count.
Gary like they're fake animals, extinct animals.
Right.
Hold up. Did you
saber-tooth.
just say because they extinct, they're fake?
Gary believing that
That's what
mythology
happens.
is like that.
That's what happens. You leave that FWG Hagel mode. If you don't know your history, then you have no history. Look him up. The saber-toothed tiger is my favorite. Right?
Well, you sound like this one dude from my high school who believed that because dinosaurs and shit was extinct, he think all fossils are fake, and so there wasn't no dinosaurs.
I'm dying, bro.
He think all the fossils like man-made. We made them and put them in museums. This is a T-Rex. It used to be alive.
Some of them are.
And then for dogs and cats, definitely dogs. I mean, and if we're gonna go dogs, any dog in the giant breed I like. Saint Bernards, Leonbergers,
Great Danes,
Newfoundlands, Bull Mastiffs.
A lot of hair, bro.
Any giant breed dog, I like them, man. But them joints expensive, and they
what's
cost a
Pat's
lot
dog?
of money.
I like it though.
I think it's called a golden doodle. It's mixed between a Labrador.
It's like hyperallergenic.
Yeah. Them joints are like specially bred or something like that. Golden. I think it's a golden doodle. I don't know, but yeah. Let's keep this drink. Keep this party moving, man. What we got next?
All right, moving on.
Oh yeah, it's the big one.
So
next we got
NBA.
the Golden State. Yeah, congrats on them. They a dynasty. Like I said, they might win 6 rings when it's all said and done. Steph Curry.
How many rings Curry got? Is he
He
gonna
got
be the
4
new
rings
man?
right now. He gonna be the new one. He gonna be in debate for top 5 when it's all said and done.
Okay.
If we get 6 rings, bro, he might.
You gonna have to.
He might be the GOAT.
You gonna have to. It's got to be in consideration no matter what, because you can't. He built that team from the ground up. Yeah, like you could argue that KD, but if KD still wasn't on the team, they would have still won. So he really, I know he might not be the most athletic player ever, so people are gonna have problems debating him. But if you're a winner, you got to put him at the top of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But he probably best shooter in the history of the NBA though.
Yeah, easy. Yeah.
Seen this man, like he really pulled like a half-court shot.
Yep, exactly. That's it.
So most definitely Golden State won. They had a nice little celebration. Now I seen my man getting turned off the hen dog. Yo was all out running around the audience and stuff. Yo even hit the truck stick on a fan or something. That joke was wild.
Oh yeah, he ran it. That would have been crazy.
Yo was running through the crowd and then ran into a lady. But
I would have went down.
Keep this joint going, man.
Keep it going.
I'll be back. I'm going to the restroom.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, sir.
Did this man just really interrupt the joint to say he had to go to the restroom? Yeah.
I didn't want you to like start rotating like the turn to talk to everybody.
All right, before you leave, how about Father's Day coming up, man? I mean, just passed. How was your Father's Day? You do anything special?
I mean, no.
All right. Keep it moving.
They ain't got no kids. I mean, the most I did was call my mama's ex-husband and be like, Happy Father's Day.
All right, man.
He was like, Thank you, son. And then I was like, all right, I gotta go.
Father's Day. Like that's...
What?
We gotta save Will for last. He the only father.
Yeah, Albert.
No.
Maya, Cam, y'all did anything special for Father's Day?
No. Yeah, I was in my other home for the weekend. That's really it. Sent some texts out. But honestly, I feel like Father's Day is just like a bad holiday. Because like Mother's Day, they get like dinner.
Yeah, that is true though, low-key. Yeah.
Like they get all this, and then boom, here you go, dad.
Right.
Shirt.
Oh, right.
I mean, that just goes to show you that people respect mothers more than fathers. I mean, then you think like the Father's Day holiday definitely don't get celebrated like it should be.
Right.
And then the focus always be so much on the deadbeats that the actual fathers can't get no love because everybody's focused on the deadbeats.
You got mom, someone I played both roles. Like, all right, we get that. That's cool. But like, just let the good niggas get that day.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? I had kids. I just want, and my kids that come with the same age they did for their mom. I want like a nice little dinner in a fancy restaurant. Fly me out to take a trip or something like that.
Oh nah, you ain't get none of that.
Nah, it's better.
Fly you out for a trip.
Fly me out. Take me somewhere.
Nah, that's something reserved for Mother's Day only.
Bruh, nah, if you took your mom to Puerto Rico, I want to go to Puerto Rico.
You got to go with mom.
Nah, I want my own. She's staying home.
I'm dead. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Father's Day was cool. Chill. I got some gifts from my two kids. You know what I'm saying? I got a nice little t-shirt said I'm the best dog dad out with the St. Bernards on the joint. Had a nice little time, chill with the pops. Had a nice little dinner. Anything. But for the only real father on the pod, Mo, how was Father's Day? And then we can discuss.
It was good,
stuff.
man. Yeah, like I said, she took me out to Black Swan, little restaurant.
All right.
You restaurant Baltimore, man. But it was good, you know what I'm saying? It's like I can't say it's kind of like a dying breed of celebrating Father's Day, or it's not really celebrated. You know, like I said, you got the mothers that be like, yeah.
Father's Day, so much time is spent, and then like, one thing, like, all right, like I get the people that talk about the deadbeats, but one thing I really hate, like, and I cannot stand, like, I get heated, is when I see people on Father's Day post about their mom.
Yeah, I know.
That drink kills me. That drink kills me, yo.
Yeah.
I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, it's not because, like, we understand, like, the mom, like, if you ain't no father, like, your mom definitely stepped up, or, you know what I'm saying, you post somebody else. But at the same time, your mother got Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now, let me ask y'all this, right? Why don't you think Father's Day gets the respect it deserves?
Man.
I think because, like, it's,
Nah, you know.
It's like it's like the, you know what I'm saying, the narrative that a lot of fathers run around and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So there's like, they kind of like killed that whole vibe of it, gave it a bad reputation. So I was like, I don't know. It's crazy.
Also, I feel like if, let's say you got both parents in the home, for the most part, I feel like the mom might do more than the interacting with the child and show more like the sensitive love side. So that child might be more emotionally connected to the mom.
Yeah. And they give her birth too. I forgot about that part. So like that's
that too.
I can't imagine getting birth.
I mean, but it takes two to tango. So.
Yeah, like I said, the baby comes from the guy first. I'm just
But no, I definitely feel like it's an emotional connection. It's a strong emotional connection. Because most of the time, you know, that's why.
But man, I mean, it was a nice Father's Day. We wish happy Father's Day. Related Father's Day for all the fathers out there. You know what I'm saying? We keep the holiday, man. Father's Day is a dying breed, man. I mean, 10 years from now, we might not even be celebrating Father's Day. Who knows what's going to go on now out in these streets.
Sure.
But let's keep moving, man. I mean, the market's going crazy. Yeah. Bitcoin, inflation, stocks falling, crypto's falling. What is you going to do with your money? Man, we got a little principle for y'all called dollar cost average, man. So what dollar cost averaging is just a method of investment where you set a particular monthly investment and then you just keep it going. So like your goal is to buy S&P or stocks or Bitcoin or whatever crypto you're going to, that you set up something that's reasonable for you that you can invest monthly, and you keep it going no matter what the price is, right? It's the fact that over time, and the thing about compound interest and investing is that the key component is the amount of time that you stay in the market. So if you stay consistent and over time you keep investing instead of looking for, like a perfect opportunity to invest a whole bunch of money, and over time you just invest the amount of money, you'll get a good price. And what that good price is called dollar cost averaging, right? So as the market goes up and down, you consistently buying in. So the dollars will average out at the end, and then eventually you'll get in for a good price. So this is a little tip for y'all to consider, that waiting for the market to completely bottom out, or is this a good time to invest, that you always want to keep in mind, like, what I'm saying, the best time is now, right? So you set up something that's feasible for you to do monthly, and you consistently take that amount and invest in the market, and over the long run you'll have a decent entry price.
Right. That's true though. Yeah, it's like it's gonna be great. Like there's nothing, as the population grows, it's gonna be hard for the dollar value to fall. But I heard a crazy thing too about like Biden talk about taking nicotine out of cigarettes,
Oh, for
stuff
real?
like that. So it's like, I'm not like, obviously, like, it's bad if people die, but like when it comes to population control, more people about to be living nowadays, so things will get more crowded.
Yeah, I mean, in that last week we talked about how Elon thought there wasn't enough people on the earth.
Yeah.
But
that's
man,
true.
I mean,
So it's like,
I really didn't look into that yet.
Hey, they say, I was hearing something. They said Alaska gonna be the next in the next 100 years. Alaska gonna be crazy. So much undeveloped land and stuff like that. It's gonna be a powerhouse if we get it right.
Oh yeah. But who wants to live in Alaska, bro?
You wouldn't live in Alaska,
but you think about it. Yeah, if you think about it,
I was thinking of going to grad school out there, yo. You wouldn't go out there?
It's different, yeah.
But they get like 6 months of darkness.
You get, but in 100 years though, you can see it having a future though. It's the biggest state, you know what I mean?
I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna have to. It's probably not too much.
But no,
Alaska
it's a lot.
has the most serial killers.
There ain't nothing to do out there.
What do you mean? It's a whole town. They got bowling alleys. They got movie theaters. What you mean?
Bro, it's a bowling alley, a movie theater. That's the
they got everything. Everything you probably got in a suburban town, they got in Alaska, yo.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, yo. I'm trying to tell you.
Nah.
The forgotten country.
Then you can go out there and eat king crab and king snow crabs like you King Chuck.
Plus, bro, I don't think they can do too much development out there because there's a whole lot of like protected land, ain't it?
I mean, you got your national forests, but there's a lot of space in Alaska, man.
Yeah, a lot of potential.
Moose and shit.
I'm good. Man, I know Mo going. Like they said, this trial started for Mo's legend.
Yes, sir. Nipsey, no.
For the killer Nipsey Hussle. What's his name? Eric Holder or something like that?
Eric Holder, yeah. Man. The whole story went down crazy too. It was like, Eric Holder and his girl were driving up to Nipsey. Nipsey was signing T-shirts or something. His girl wanted a picture. His girl came back to the car after taking the picture, like, I'm so happy with Nipsey. And I think Eric Holder went up to Nipsey. It was like, I guess he knew Nipsey because Nipsey was calling him a snitch. And they went back to the car, got the gun, shot her, got back in the car, and drove away. That's what she was saying. But my thing, you know how pissed you gotta be, knowing you're gonna get caught. If you kill any celebrity, you're gonna get caught. It's crazy how the mind works. Like, you just be sold.
And that's crazy Mo just said that, because Mo just played right into his defense, right? Because the whole strategy, what I've been hearing, a lot of people was thinking that he was going to plead insanity and all of this. But what he going to plead is crime of passion. And what Mo just said played right into.
He still get life.
Nah, you don't get life with crime of passion.
The jury gonna be
Death
some
penalty.
persuaded no matter what.
Nah, yo, I'm trying to tell you, watch. He gonna get it. He gonna get crime because the when you gotta look at, it's not about the jury, it's about each crime has a set of laws, right? In a set of mandatory minimums and what can be, right? So if you do it under a crime of passion that it wasn't premeditated, like some of that stuff gets taken off the board, like the death penalty and life in prison. So like if he's able to pray it out how it is that, you know, in my neighborhood where I'm from, I'm such a part of such and such gang and all of that, and you call somebody a snitch with no paperwork, that's a life or death sentence, right? And that when he got Nipsey called him a snitch, that got him so riled up that he just fell out and didn't know what to do, and that was the only way that he could at the time think of what to do. I mean, that's playing right into his defense right there.
You right.
Yeah, but that national figure, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you, that ain't gonna have nothing to do with it.
I understand juries never get persuaded, but that's the type of situation where it's like, because how did they know what went down? Like in terms of who said, no, I'm saying that's what the girl said.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's keep this joint.
Yes, sir.
Moving. What happened with this crypto contract, man? They said Trevor Lawrence, what team he played for, took his signing bonus and crypto, and now that the market's dropped, they say he done lost a whole bunch of money. 29 mil to 9 mil. Who he played for, man?
He played for the Jaguars, yeah.
Okay,
you know
so he in Jacksonville.
Being in Jacksonville, he was a big fan. I seen him in downtown Jax Beach, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy how much money he lost. And like, I'm not a contracts work, but if he takes it out, is it still taxed with crypto?
Yeah, I don't know. See, it's saying that he got a signing bonus for $25 million that he took in all crypto. And currently, I mean, you don't know if he sold none or not, but currently, if he would have holded all of that crypto now is worth only $9 million, right? So based on the market crash, I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's going to go back up, and in the long run, that he's going to make out in a better situation. But you know, right now, he's definitely a sting and a hurt to his pockets.
Man, you definitely said that like dealing like with crypto and stocks, so you gotta have a strong heart. Because if I went from 25 to 9 mil, I'd be mad as shit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
I think they should put the contract in. I know it's crypto so unpredictable. You should take it when you know it's a bad market like right now. You know what I mean?
right. But no, I feel like anybody that's taking their contract in cryptocurrency, I think it's a bad idea.
Nah, man. I mean, you got to think that's the future. Like you saying, it's a bad idea, but a matter of a couple months difference, he could have been looking like a genius.
Yeah,
You're too different. I mean, it is what it is.
That's the nature. Bro.
That's the nature of the market. The market has risk.
Yeah, the thing is, eventually
it
will recover. It will recover. It's just the fact he took it at the wrong time. But it's so unpredictable.
All depending on what your risk tolerance is, right?
Yeah.
Everything. What's your thoughts on it, Will?
I wasn't really following this one, but I was checking out the whole Elon Musk being sued over like a pyramid, like a Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, with Dogecoin.
Yeah. But I don't really think too much is going to come from that because, I don't know, that could also just be people pissed that they losing money because of how the market going. But you got to realize that stocks ain't just going to be up all the time.
Right.
That shit will drop drastically every now and then. You got to be prepared for it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why we had to educate you on that dollar cost averaging. But yeah, let's keep this party moving. I brought this one. What happened with Deshaun Watson? Did he get cleared of charges, man? What's going on? Joint still pending.
He got cleared of all but 4 of them. So now it's still like 4 cases going on.
And one of them out of the 4 is like a real important one that really was drastic, like details and stuff like that. So that she gonna want a big check or whatever. I don't want to get into it. It's like,
but
you might get paid $1 million.
It's
Business
wintering
decision.
down.
Sorry,
It's down from the 30 plus women to only 4 women with, claims that could be substantiated, basically.
Yeah, his first
Nah,
accused is
they
not
just
like backing
settled.
down at
Man.
all.
Oh, they settled.
Yeah, they settled. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been over
So he
20,
probably still did this shit. Yeah.
20 settlements, so far.
Mm-hmm. So we're gonna keep it moving, man. We're gonna go off of that negative stuff, get into some positive stuff, man. Over this last weekend, we along with Father's Day, on the same day as Father's Day, we also had Juneteenth, which last year got recognized as a national holiday. Give it up.
Yes, sir.
Juneteenth. We gotta educate the people, man. We ain't no ghetto podcast. We got scholarship. You know what I'm saying? We trying to give the people a little something. We keep up with the hot topics. We trying to educate folks. And for all y'all that don't know what Juneteenth is, let me educate you real quick. When Lincoln freed the slaves,
He fleed them.
freedom. And when was that? For y'all, let's ask the pod. When was that? What year did Lincoln free the slaves, and what bill?
1865.
Nah, that was when the Juneteenth joint happened. When the general went down to Galveston. The Emancipation Proclamation was in 1863, July.
What?
Yeah. Look it up. Come on, Cam.
Bro, nah, bro.
Look it up, man.
I don't know. I ain't looking it up because I don't want to be wrong, but I feel like you wrong.
Nah.
Because the whole Juneteenth thing was like when
1865. It was 2.5 years later. What happened was that they did the slave Emancipation Proclamation, which was supposed to free the slaves, and most of us know that that really didn't free the slaves, but he signed the Emancipation Proclamation, which freed the slaves, and for some reason, the word didn't get down to some parts of Texas. Like,
We know the reason.
yeah, I mean, you already know. The person they sent down there probably got killed, got clipped off, or he gave the message, and the slave owners just didn't do anything with it. And you got to understand, at the time, the Civil War was still going on. Parts of it was still, kind of active in certain parts of the country. And this is considered deep South in Texas. And 2.5 years later, certain general goes down to Texas, particularly Galveston, Texas. And in 1865, 2.5 years later, after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed in 1863, that he told the slaves that they were free and all of that. So, June 19th became a holiday that was currently as Juneteenth, man. So what did y'all do to celebrate Juneteenth? How'd y'all take your holiday? And what's your whole thoughts on the situation?
I mean, I was just chilling for real. Just, took a day off to rest. You say. But I just feel like, you said what?
You give any ashes to the ancestors?
Something like that. But I mean, I just feel like they kind of, like Juneteenth, so they made it a holiday, but they kind of ruined the holiday at the same time.
Yeah, you see all that stuff about Walmart and Juneteenth ice cream.
Like, so it's just like they made it. How do you make a day like for Black people into a consumer holiday where white people are benefiting from it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they said if they're gonna give us Juneteenth, they're gonna benefit too.
Right.
So, Maya, what did you do for Juneteenth? Did you pour any ashes for the ancestors? How'd you celebrate?
I was kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
On Juneteenth.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Kidnapped.
You got to reenact the life of a slave for a day.
Sure did. Juneteenth was cool. Hung with some family. Had a couple drinks poured out. One for the ancestors.
Mm-hmm. Will, how'd you celebrate, Will?
I mean, Sunday is a day of rest, so I pretty much chilled all day for the most part. Cleaned up my apartment a little bit. Because I was slaving. I was slaving for like half the day.
Man, this is bad, bro.
But I am glad that they gave me an extra day off at work because of it. Well, I was on Friday and Monday, so they gave us 4 days for that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, Juneteenth, good holiday. You know, it was unfortunate that it fell on Father's Day. So not only was the people hating on the good dads out there, but then they was also celebrating Juneteenth at the same time. But I mean, for Juneteenth, you know, I had a couple libations, poured out some for the ancestors, said my ashes, and prayed for, you know, protection from the ancestors and all that they had done, blood and sweat and tears that was all shed for, you know, our liberation and freedom as a people. But I mean, moving forward, that I know some of y'all made some good points, but what do y'all think about the consumerism and all this kind of stuff that y'all seen was kind of targeted and marketed for Juneteenth? Like some of the examples was, you know, the Walmart ice cream. They had a Juneteenth Walmart ice cream, and then they had like decorations. One had decorations, and it said on the napkin, "It's the freedom for me."
This is America, bro.
I
Consumerism.
honestly,
Yeah.
you know that clip of Umar where he was like, I don't think it was the white people on that one.
You think it was our own people?
I think
Bro,
it was the
what?
own people. I really do. They probably pulled the one or two black people in the department and had them come up with ideas and they pushed it. And it just happened to be received badly. Because I can't imagine a white person being like, it's the freedom for me, and really going through and putting that on the napkin.
Bro, who
They
I
do
don't
that for
know.
the
why
4th of
can't
July.
you? Why
I
can't
don't
you?
know.
Bro, you got like white
I
people
don't
don't steal
know.
shit from black people all the time. Like come
I
on,
know
bro.
they do, but I really think it was our own people in
They
these
was probably sitting at the
corporations.
little.
And I may have to co-sign Mike, because with a holiday as this sensitive and what's going on with BLM and all of that, I'm pretty sure that they had black people on those committees to bring these products out.
And you know,
that's
Target
cool, but
is
you can have
known.
black people in the committee, bro. But I don't mean that it might have been Gunners like, oh my god, we're doing this in good, like with a good heart. But at the same time, they still want to make money off it. So they was
Definitely. They definitely want to make money off the
like,
holiday.
they probably brought like the 2-3 black
that
people
point.
that they have on the little exec team. Came like they was like, all right, give us some black shit to say so we can sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, yes.
So that's not good.
Nobody said it was good. I'm just saying that's probably what happened.
Yeah, along with that, did y'all see the tweet from Stephen King? I really don't know who Stephen King is, but let me read this to y'all real quick. Let's
Really?
get your thought.
You don't know who he is?
I don't know what it is either.
Nah, give us, before I read it, Hubbard. Will, give us the background on Stephen King.
He's like the guy. He's like the guy behind Cujo and
Cujo. What's that?
Yeah. You know Cujo? Come on. The movie about the movie and the book about the dog who got rabies. It was like,
oh, the Saint Bernard. Yeah, Cujo. Okay.
Yeah, he's behind that. He's behind a whole bunch of scary. He writes like a whole lot of scary.
Oh, so he's movie producer type person.
Yeah, predominantly book stuff. Yeah, Stephen King.
Didn't you like it?
Yeah.
All right, but this is what Stephen King tweeted. I spent this joint is wild. Listen to this. I spent Juneteenth all day in the hot sun, hoeing and plowing weeds and thinking about what it would be like to be a slave. At the end of the day, I thought about what it would be like to be an aborted baby. I got to see the sunrise and sunset. Let me read it again.
Some people don't need a Twitter.
Let me read it again, just so y'all can understand. Like, I'm reading it word for word. This joint makes no sense. I spent Juneteenth all day in the hot sun, hoeing and pulling weeds and thinking about what it would be like to be a slave. At the end of the day, I thought about what it would be like to be an aborted baby. I got to see the sunrise and sunset.
To me, it sounds like he's saying that it was better to be a slave than an aborted baby.
No, I think he's saying the opposite. I think he's saying that he was so tired that he thought, like, how would it be to never be born? And then he said sunrise, sunset, you know, niggas, the sunrise, sun picking that cat type shit. So I feel like he was, I don't know if he's trying to be smart or not, but he just he sounded like artistically racist. I don't know how to explain it.
I mean, to me, some stuff you don't even need to dignify. I'm not wasting my brain cells to try to make no type of sense out of what he was trying to say. To me, it just sounds messed up. He's doing some type of, this is what I call it, a white call. He's trying to convert Juneteenth and wrap it up what's going on with these abortion laws and all of this stuff, and then trying to tie it in with some old cinematic scene from one of his movies and sunrise and sunset. It's just a little too much going on, and I'm not going to take my brain cells to try to, see what's going on in the colonizer's brain set.
The colonizer.
This is a white man saying this?
Yes,
Yeah,
Stephen
right.
King.
Oh, man. That just made it 10 times worse.
I think it's kind of like, I think it is kind of like what you were saying, G, about how like he was trying to make I guess combine a reference to like slavery and abortion into like the same tweet or whatever, because he's like outside working and he's like, I wonder how the slaves did it back then. How did they get through it? But then he was like also trying to mention abortion, how like aborted babies will never know what it's like to see the sunrise or the sunset. Like they won't have that experience of life.
Mm-hmm. A little too much going on. Too much going on for me. Y'all might have not seen this. My man Mozoff, we can say that joint for another day, but Jake Paul got a fight coming up. He fighting Tommy Fury. All y'all know that's Tyson Fury's little brother. Supposed to be coming up soon. A lot of back and forth been happening now. Supposedly Tyson Fury, Tommy Fury had dropped out at one point, but they said it's on. Action packed and ready to go. That is back on Madison Square Garden for August the 6th. So, I mean, we all look forward to that fight. Y'all got any final thoughts before we go ahead and end this joint?
I feel like
I'm probably be able to see that fight go down.
Okay.
I feel like this guy's like ruining boxing for real.
Oh my goodness.
Like he is, bro. Because like you gotta think like his fight. I feel like his fight is really gonna be him and his brother's fights. Them shit's gonna be real, bro.
You don't think so?
No, bro. And I mean, but they getting a check off that shit, and the people that they fighting getting a check to go down too. Like they making a sport that's all about money, and I feel like the real fighters not really getting the respect that they deserve.
Let me ask you this. I think you conflating him and his brother. I would say that's a valid criticism of Logan Paul, but not Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul is taking it serious. Jake Paul's fighting actual fighters. Logan Paul was the one who fought Floyd and the other YouTubers, KSI, and them nature. I think over the last 4 or 5 fights that Logan Paul's had, Jake Paul's had, that he's been fighting actual opponents. He fought 2 people from the UFC. He even did a rematch with the one person. He's been fighting now Tommy Fury. These are actual people that have had professional fighting careers.
Right, but you're saying this to say like, okay, they're real fighters, but you act like these fighters can't take a fall.
So you
like take a dive for some money.
You saying they're compromising, so it's not him. You saying the fighters are compromising
it's an exhibition,
themselves.
Ain't it?
No, I don't know how they're classifying it, but you saying the fighters, so that don't have nothing to do with him, right? If you saying the boxing or whatever sport has so much high integrity, and that if he's fighting real boxers and stuff, and that they're willing to compromise themselves to take a bag, I don't think that has nothing to do with him.
Bro, that's why I said they're ruining boxing, bro, because it's a check. He
ain't ruining it. They taking the bag, yo. They was in the joint, and that should show you that the really reason that people are doing it is for the bag anyway.
Nah, bro, I just don't like it. Like I feel like it's a show now. It's not a sport. Like
it's always been a show.
Nah, I mean I get what you're saying, yeah, but at the same time, it's just like I don't like what they're doing.
At the end of the day, what he's saying is they not Creed.
What? Nigga? I'm not about to give no Creed, bro. I'm talking about just it's just not right, bro. They making a foolery of the sport.
They're not Tank.
Yeah.
You know he called out Tank.
And Tank really like was the fight? Ain't he like twice his size?
Tank would get knocked out.
Bro, come
He
on.
think he get knocked out.
You making a fool of the sport now.
Nah, yo. Yo, Tank like 5'3", yo.
He's 5'4".
Jake Paul got 6 inches on him and probably 50 pounds.
But I don't think he would knock him out. All Tank need is one good hit on him and he would go down.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to think Tank's been under Floyd, and Floyd is about defensive boxing. So if he can outbox him for a couple rounds and then get one good hit, he wouldn't get knocked out by Jake Paul or whoever. No matter his width or height or reach or none of that.
I'm disappointing you, Gary.
Oh my God. Man, with that joint, well, all y'all stay safe. We ready to call it a day. Until next week, man, we catch out with y'all. We out. Thanks for tuning in to Opinions to Million podcast. Please subscribe, like, comment, share. New episode dropping every week. You want to hop on the next one? Shoot us an email. Follow us on all social media at Opinions to Million. We out.